This presentation on microfilming services, what factors can affect cost, is brought to you by MES Hybrid Document Systems. To offset the risk of technology obsolescence, microfilming services remains a viable and low-cost media for storing information for the long haul. Although most companies rely on digital records and information, major drawbacks surface with long-term storage. Experts acknowledge electronic media has a 5 to 7 year life before it will need to be migrated to another platform. So why this short life? Technology evolves rapidly, as we well know, and the software and hardware used today most likely won't be around in 5 to 7 years. So any important information will most likely need to be migrated and stored on new platforms. When you're concerned with technological obsolescence of storage availability and cost, microfilming services is the way to go. The process for converting paper or digital documents to microfilm requires a series of steps. However, not all steps will be used in every project, so the cost of microfilming services can vary. A typical microfilm project consists of 6 to 8 steps that can affect project cost. Document preparation. The step simply refers to getting the documents ready for microfilming services. Depending on the type of service, you may have to remove staples and paper clips. You may also need to mend torn documents or affix small documents to a larger sheet of paper. Some microfilming services will perform these functions for you. The number of images. This measurement consists of the number of rolls of original camera film that was used, the number of hours needed to film documents, the number of duplicate rolls to be made, the processing charges, and the final number of items used to produce the microfilm. A microfilm image is usually the information contained on one side of the document. The number of rolls of original camera microfilm. Most company records will be 8.5 by 11 inches and done on 16 millimeter microfilm. For newspapers, engineering drawings, maps, and historical records, 35 millimeter film is typically used. A general rule of thumb for estimating how many rolls will be used in microfilming services is to divide the total number of images by 2400. This number represents how many images can fit on a 100-foot roll of 16 millimeter film. The number of microfilming service hours. This process involves creating the images on a roll of film. The quality of documents will affect the filming speed. Worn documents take longer than new, high-quality documents. Your microfilming services vendor can estimate how long it will be per roll. You can then get an idea of the total project time based on the number of rolls you'll require. The number of jackets or aperture cards. Jackets come in several different sizes. They can be used on both 16mm and 35mm microfilm. Depending on the type of records requiring microfilming, the number of jackets will likely vary for each project. And inserting the film into the jackets or the cards. This process refers to cutting the microfilm into sections. The cut sections are then inserted into jackets or the aperture cards. Microfilming vendors use special equipment to perform this operation. And the jackets and the cards may require identifying information. This task adds to the time and cost of microfilming. Each project requiring microfilming services will have different requirements, so these steps are general references. Many vendors will provide accurate estimates of entire projects. To save valuable time, they can also perform all the legwork involved in your project. MES Hybrid Document System is Canada's leading document scanning services company. For nearly 40 years, MES Hybrid Document Systems has been in the business of document management and document scanning services. We can help you understand how microfilm can be incorporated into your information management and disaster recovery strategy. At MES Hybrid, we're dedicated to helping educate and inform our clients about new microfilming technologies and services. About the author. Kevin Darcy is the VP of Sales and Marketing for MES Hybrid Document Systems, Ontario's leading document scanning and document management supplier. For more information about microfilming services, visit www.mesltd.ca.